This is the daily review for Euro dollar 15 minutes time frame, and I'm gonna go through the price action and what actually happened today. And yeah, let's start with the news. We only had job openings today on our red folder news, and that was at 10 a.m. New York session, New York Times, New York time. My charts are set to New York time zone over there. So yeah, this is 10 a.m. So I'm just gonna go play the price and see what happened today. I didn't get any trades, but yeah, I'm just gonna journal or video log what I learned today. So yeah, let's go. So a couple of lines I've already pointed out. We have this previous day high, a Monday high, and then we have this Monday low over there. And then I have my session, London open from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. highlighted. And then I have the New York session from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. highlighted. And then I have this line over there notating this news event at 10 a.m. In terms of what I am seeing here, I am seeing this imbalance down here. I am seeing this buy side liquidity up here. And also there is an imbalance there. There is an imbalance here. And an order block right there. So the reason why I'm plotting this points of interest is because I want to see how price reacts from these levels for me to know what I'm more likely to do. So I'll just play the price forward into the London Open at 3 a.m. As you can see, we're already pushing beyond this fair value gap at the open of the 3 a.m. And as you can see, during this London Open, price started to push with momentum to the upside. But something to note from down here, you can see that we had this sell side liquidities taken out, and then we had this market structure shift. But all this was irrelevant for me because I only trade within the session, and I only take opportunities that were created in session. So I may take a trade beyond 5 a.m. as long as that setup was created during the window of 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. New York time. So as of now, as you can see, we've rejected this fair value gap, so it's no longer relevant for me. I'll just take it out. And then we have taken out this buy side liquidity over there. We've also broke through this fair value gap, this imbalance, into this order block above there. Now, for me here, there are a couple of scenarios that are playing through my head. Scenario one, price can just come down and reject off of and bounce off of potentially this order block or this buy side liquidity and push price to the upside into this previous day high. Or another scenario is price can push all the way into this imbalance down here and find support push the price to the upside. Another scenario is price can go all the way down into this order block down here and still push the price to the upside. Another scenario is that price can just drop from here, take out the sell side liquidity, and either do one of these, right? Or simply continue from here to take out previous day high. So these are all the scenarios that are in my head, right? Price can do any of this. And I know that these are many scenarios, and it may, like you may be looking for a lot of stuff and it may be confusing. I understand. But understanding all these possibilities, this is the reason why it is highly important for me to wait for confirmation. Just because price is doing any of this does not mean anything for me. I need to see a confirmation that the market is committing to that certain direction. So for example, if price will just reject off of here and push price to the upside, definitely I'm not trading this, because the distance is just too short. And where will I place my stop loss? Like down here, the risk to reward ratio would not be very good. So if this is what the market is doing, I'll be waiting to see something like that. This market structure shift, waiting to take an opportunity within this leg or within this order block over there to push price to the downside. So that will be a scenario if I see something like this. But let's say price doesn't do something like that. Instead, it just retraces to the downside. If it's retracing to the downside, I would like to see something maybe like that, right? And then I'd like to see this market structure shift over there, and then most likely take a trade off of this order block to push price to the upside. So it is a sequence of if price do something, and then I will react this way. So if I see price do this, I will do that. If I see price do this, then I do that. So from here right now, price is not giving me anything. Yes, we're rejecting off of this order block, but does that mean that the purpose of price moving to the upside, is it fulfilled? How do I know if the price move is already fulfilled? Usually is I wait for a market structure shift. So if price has been moving to the upside, right here, I don't know if the purpose of this move has been fulfilled until I see this move here. This move here tells me that the intentions of price moving to the upside, whatever price was doing moving to the upside, it has fulfilled its purpose, at least for this time, when you're seeing a market structure shift or a change in the state of delivery. But if you don't see that, then that may symbolize that price still has not fulfilled the purpose of this move, and it is more likely for that the price will continue with that trend. So that is also how I view the market. So from here, I can say that I'm still bullish until I see a market structure shift. So right now I'm still bullish in this move. Price can still go and take out this previous day high. So as you can see, nothing was set up within this session. There was no trade setup. There was no trade opportunity for me during London session. And price continued to move right here. This is a failure swing, so there's nothing for me here. We have now retraced into this imbalance down here. We have rejected into this imbalance over here, but also we have formed this imbalance over there. So I don't focus on price moves during these sessions anyway, so I usually just let price do what it intends to do. So as you can see here, we did enter into this imbalance and retraced, filled this imbalance, broke down again, right, leaving this imbalance, filled it right over there, right. This is the imbalance I was talking about. So we broke again to the downside, leaving this imbalance of which it was filled, and then after that, right, we enter into this order block over here. So there's nothing here. So most likely, because there's no imbalance or anything, this imbalance was already filled. It's more likely that price will take out this this buy side liquidity over there and then go all the way into this swing high over there, because there's nothing else. And yeah, as you can see, price did go all the way up and took out this swing. Now I would start to look for a setup from 9 a.m. but because we have news again, this 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. there's nothing that I'm doing over there. I'm not focusing on anything. I'm not intending to take anything. The move that is happening right now, it is not very important for me. Only after 10 a.m. then I'll start to pay attention to the market. But as you can see, after taking this swing, we broke all the way down again. Now, this move over here, I've been noticing that it happens a lot lately. That prior or leading to the 9 a.m., right, we will go and take out a swing high, and then immediately after taking the swing high, a move to the downside, and then after this move, we will retrace all of it again. This happened today, right? So this is what happened today. And as you can see, the time is 9 a.m. down here, 9 a.m. When we go to yesterday, again, right here, 9 a.m., same thing happens. Right, at 9 a.m. we push to the upside, we break, what is it called? We sweep this buy side liquidity and then reverse all the way down. And then after reversing down, guess what happens? We turn again and move to the upside. Actually retracing, covering this entire leg, all of it. And that is exactly what will happen again today. We took out, liquidity was swept above here, and then the market reversed to the downside. And then after reversing to the downside, the market started to change again the direction and push into the upside. We actually took out this high. We actually took out also the London high over there. And right now, yeah, right now this is where we are. So this is something that I'm paying attention to lately. I'm not sure how the frequency of repeating this event, but I have been seeing it in a couple of weeks now where when the market reaches 9 a.m. it will break either a swing high or a swing low. It will sweep a swing high or a swing low, and then you will see a rapid move to either downside or upside. And then after that, the market will reverse and actually cover the entire move. So this is, if I'm seeing a setup, this is the setup. If we're doing the buy side, then this is usually it. A sweep, move to the downside, and then a reversal of the entire move. And if we are going down, it's usually like this. Yeah, so this is if we're going to the downside. Now this setup, it's not something that I'm going to be paying attention much. I will observe it, but it is something that I'm making a mental note of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna note it down. I'm gonna be paying attention and see if it will be repeating and if it's something that I can trade. But as of now and today specifically, there was no trade. I didn't take anything because I simply didn't get any setup, a value setup for me to take a trade off of. So yeah, this was the price move for today.